Contrary to popular belief, this is not just rap music. This is life. So I offer you right now, life. Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is life. Life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.
What it is, what it do, what it ain't. What it is, UnMask'd Podcast, a.k.a. Cognac Crew, episode 67. What it do is gonna do what it do. What it ain't, this ain't nothing you wanna miss. Peace and blessings, everybody. So glad to be here. Y'all know who it is. Trez, 1/3 of UnMask'd. Across me, I got my boy P. What's happening, brother?
What's good, brother? King to a God as always.
Always.
You know what you call it? 6'7"?
6'7".
That's a low rider?
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, yeah, you could, yeah.
I mean, what was your 6'7"?
6'7". I was just, you know.
Don't worry about it. Rest in heaven, my man Low Sin. My man Saul Spins. What's good, baby?
I'm good, man. Happy to be back. Another episode. Fellas, halfway through the year, or we just right on that halftime mark.
Right.
The day before. How was you guys' Memorial Day? I heard some grilling tips. Folks is out there. How'd you guys enjoy your Memorial Day?
It was good, man. I relaxed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about for me. Just, you know, not. First of all, it's hot as a motherfucker here.
Hot.
I mean,
you can
it
say
was
that
cold all the way up until.
There was no middle part.
Nah,
Yeah,
that shit went from cold to hot.
Yeah.
Or yeah. That was crazy.
So,
it was
you know,
a hot
always,
day.
yeah, always good.
You went from
food,
heated to extreme
liquor.
AC.
Yeah.
This shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy.
Yeah. What about you, Trez? What you get into?
Man, my shit was cool, man. Real big blessings. Just, spend time with my little one. Seen some friends and family. But like you said, I kind of laid low, man. Did some work out there on that grill. Ate good. Relaxed. Probably overate, but it was a great day for me. I have no complaints whatsoever.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Likewise, friends, family, couple drinks, pool time.
I had a lot of
drinks. The drinks started early, bro.
I was waiting on that to come around.
That shit started
I'm sure
early.
No, but nonetheless enjoyed it. Much need. For me, much needed. I'm sure, like you guys mentioned, much needed. So relaxed. Had a good time. So
Yeah.
one of the things that's been trending. As we get back into the groove of things, like these tragedies. I want to just point out a stat for you guys. I know, we've talked extensively. We talked about mass shootings. We talked about the recent events that's been devastating to, the country. But since the Uvalde shooting, there's been a total of 22 mass shootings, leaving 13 dead, 84 injured. That's
Shit.
in a 6-day span.
That's why I laid low. You know what I'm saying?
Beyond that, the key word is relax. Like, yeah, we have to. I don't want to say relax because we can't relax. We can't make this numb. But what's going on? We got to figure this thing out. We have to figure out how to. Not we per se, but just as a country. I'm concerned. You think about the state of the country, but that to me stood out. You think about in a 6-day span, 13 dead, 84 injured. That is a hell of a stat to disclose or see or have published in any capacity. That's crazy to me. I just, I don't know if you, I told you guys, and you even was like, wow, I can't believe, you know what I mean? Like, just hearing that is crazy. So just want to get you guys' thoughts, like, on the state of the, where we at as a country right now.
Trez?
Man, I think we're in a fragile state.
Yeah.
To be honest. That might be the best word for me to start it off with, but at the same time, some of this shit, people look for attention in the wrong ways, man. At the same time.
And I know I feel like I know where you're going, but I just want to add this one piece. You think about, these were kids. Literally, these were kids that that did the last two major ones, which was Buffalo and Uvalde. You know, I haven't gotten, and forgive me, but I haven't gotten all the information because that's just a lot of mass shootings. But I think you're right when you say fragile, and I don't know where you're going, but I think that you have to think about that piece, and then just think about if that happened in a 6-day span, was where are we at? And it's crazy you said fragile because it's like
the Buffalo a little different. What was that age group in the Buffalo?
They were elderly group,
a little older, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about the victims, right? Yeah, they were a little older.
Yeah, the Uvalde one, and that was just
senseless.
It was senseless, man. But I mean, if we're gonna call it like it is, man, you just can't hire anybody to be police. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because you want to be a cop, like you got bullied in high school, and now you want to be a cop to try to protect. You go to a small town, and then it go off. Like, they were scared, man. At the end of the day, like, if you listen to the reports now, like, they were scared. Like, they did.
So, and I agree with you. What I've heard, they weren't prepared.
They weren't prepared. Like, it's one of them, nothing like that's going to happen here situations.
And,
they were scared. Like, the parents and the people that was outside, they were more ready to go inside, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and make something
and try to make something happen just to protect the kids, whereas you got people,
Yeah, I mean, but when it's your child in there and you see that these motherfuckers is holding the line, and you holding the line for what?
Right.
Of course you ready to rush in.
You gotta
and you should.
They gotta do a better job at. There gotta be more criteria for becoming a police.
Well,
like being bullied in high school is not going to be the main reason.
That then plus you got this one thing I heard, and people, y'all can fact check it if y'all want, but with policemen, and I think we may have touched on it, maybe I talked to somebody else about it. You don't have to put yourself in harm's way. That's like one of their bylaws. If you feel that doing such and such will put your life in danger, you don't have to engage in it.
So that's the choice that they decide to go about with that situation.
That's part of their bylaws. So yeah.
So what's really the purpose of being a cop? You don't have to put yourself in danger, but it's like you can pick and choose. But at the end of the day, you're never going to be found wrong for picking and choosing.
Right. Yeah. And then on top of it, I mean, you talk about the government. Texas government is on some shit.
They messed up.
They still fucking up.
They spoke too soon, first and foremost.
Yeah. And then you don't
get the facts.
The
first.
fucking governor talking about, well, it could have been worse.
How?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit.
That shit crazy.
That's not even.
Well, we got to take it to the daycare?
Yeah.
Like, we was at first grade, bro. Second grade.
I guess, man.
Like, how much worse can we got to go to the infants?
No, we ain't.
Like, come on, man. I'm just saying, how much worse can it get? Like, bro, like, when you drop your kid off every day prior to this happening,
right.
When you dropped your kid off every day at school, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, you have little ones.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing that you're thinking about
is that happening
at an elementary school.
Right, that's facts.
A high school, okay, you know, so they're a little bit older.
Mm-hmm.
Elementary school, man, that's the last thing.
Well, since, just to kind of expound on what you guys are saying, you mentioned this last time, there's a level of security that's missing in some place like Uvalde.
They're scared.
You know, when you think about, like, you just mentioned me dropping off my kids. When I go to my kids' school and I drop them off, there's a policeman standing outside the door, right? There's 2 levels, there's 2 doors. I'm not saying that it's impossible.
On campus.
Correct.
But they were scared.
But and that may be the case, but there is, it's just there's a difference.
Matter of fact, they weren't even scared. They could have been doing what P said and taking that option that they had.
The first question is, how did the gunman get in? I mean, we covered just a little bit last week, but you still gotta get buzzed in.
Yeah, I heard
you've been to your daughter's school.
I heard you looked at somebody like try to. I don't know, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
But the first thing is, how did he get in?
That's what I want to know.
But there's so much going on with that. But and doing some little research, right? Not going too far in it because the news sparked shit in me. It's over 400 million guns in America, estimated to be over 400 million guns. Population only at about a little bit over 300 million.
Mm-hmm. We got more guns than people.
That's
crazy.
And the crazy thing is, all of these are AR-15s.
Oh, yeah, that's the
assault rifles.
You know what I'm saying? And how are these kids getting ARs?
That's the other piece. It's no way you can tell me that they are legal. You know what I mean? When you got more guns than people, I'm sorry, that don't add up.
Hey,
It
man.
can
The other
be.
could be.
I mean, the transaction may not be legal, but they're still probably getting a lot of these from stores because at the end of the day, a lot of these shooters that we talked about, they're not of the African American descent. Like, we're probably gonna
That's
get
true.
ours a little bit dirty. Like, a lot of these kids that don't have no reason, so they're not going in no back alley or nothing like that.
Especially
Right.
in damn
Yeah,
elementary
they're
school.
getting these shits from the fucking store. Now they may give them, it might be an under the table type of transaction, or come back.
Or a gun show.
Yeah, or gun show.
That too.
Shit, we know here you don't need no license or none of that shit, no
Okay.
permit.
Right.
You can just go to the show.
Yeah,
You
but
got the money, it's yours.
They could get got.
Yeah. I would say, but just, kind of going back to those shootings, I would say if you can, because we obviously stated that the cops have that option. If they feel threatened, they don't have to do shit. So if you can, like the woman that lost her life, they tried to save the kids. If there's a way that you can assist, help, especially if it, God forbid, but if it happens to anybody, you be that person. Make sure you make that extra effort. If if it's one of your loved ones, family,
Or you can be like the shorty in what was it, West Virginia?
it's Charleston, West Virginia.
Yeah, that took old boy out. You
Yeah.
can be that.
She
Get
was
your
scared.
gun, go to the
Hey,
range.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, real life hero.
Hey, that's
You know what I'm saying?
That she didn't disclose her name, but the gunman, Dennis Butler was his name.
Man,
I think
fuck
so.
Dennis.
You're right.
Yeah.
Open up at a birthday party, AR-15, like you said, AR.
that's the gun of choice right
Yeah.
now, man. They see that in the video games and hear people talking
Mm.
about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get what you hear people talking about. It's one of the most talked about guns. So of course people's gonna be intrigued about it.
Yeah,
I
state of
keep
the
telling y'all motherfuckers, I'm getting me a crossbow. Motherfuckers will not hear me coming.
Hunger
Yeah.
Games this month. You gonna Hunger Games out here?
That crossbow do too much.
No, no, it don't.
I'm getting them things that you just.
You going back to
You
your
go to the
roots. This motherfucker blow dart. I can't do the blow dart. I fuck around and inhale. Now I'm gone. I can't do it. I'm gonna stick with the bow and arrow. Be like Bo Jackson out that motherfucker.
Yeah. More to come. I know, we've been unraveling these stories and it seems like, every other day. But, the state of the country right now, I agree
It's
with
fragile,
you, Trez.
man.
It's fragile. Very fragile.
I said a couple weeks ago,
Um,
man, the summer hadn't even started yet. Like, I wasn't joking when I said that shit. And since then, look what's happened.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, it's just crazy. So, I mean, prayers to those families. From what I understand, they're starting to bury those kids. So, as always, prayers, thoughts to the families, condolences, and just protect yourself. Moving forward, we talked about it, right? This is this halfway point of the year. It's a lot of things that, we've been through. We've battled personally and, still doing this podcast, making sure we give it to the people. But you guys have any big takeaways from the year so far? I mean, obviously there's a lot economically, cost of living, all those things, but just any personal or professional takeaways, they could be good or bad, that you guys have, since the start of the year until now.
Shit. I mean, we pretty much already 6 months in. That's first and foremost. So I'm not a person that really makes New Year's resolutions, but also am a person that, sets goals and challenges myself every New Year. So one thing I could say is, this year I really wanted to stay focused on some things that I was really trying to work on to better myself in other venues that I was trying to go down. And, so far, we staying on track. Might be a little bit behind, but I think these next couple of months about to have some great things happen. But people, man, we 6 months into the year. If you made any type of resolution shit and you ain't seen any type of progress, it ain't too late. But I mean, come on, what we waiting on?
Well, I mean, even speaking of that, right? I mean, if the shit ain't working, you got to adjust the goal. Adjust the strategy
Adjust
to
the strategy
the
to the goal. You ain't got to adjust the goal.
Yeah, adjust the strategy to the goal. A lot of times, people's goals are unrealistic. If we be honest about it, right? We're not talking about you.
I'm not gonna say unrealistic.
Some people shit is unrealistic.
Some people don't put no in between to the main goal. Like you gotta break. Sometimes you gotta break it down in the steps. So that might make it the unrealistic part.
Like
that big ass leap. Yeah, all the time. Yeah, people don't accept they don't accept the process that you gotta go to get to what you gotta. You know, what I'm saying, to the place that you.
So we saying the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, without a process, without steps to get there, the shit is unrealistic.
Right.
Yeah. You know, that dream will end up being a goddamn nightmare.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't
No, for real.
Success.
Nah, that's true. I mean, I get you.
Success. Ain't no lottery winning. No, that's shit.
Ain't no overnight celebrity overnight.
Nah, I mean, shit takes time, man. Yeah. You got to put in the work.
You got to enjoy the process of the work that you put in. Like, if you ain't enjoying the process of the work that you put in, man, you ain't going to, once you get to the end, it ain't even going to be worth it. Like, you got to enjoy that whole journey because that makes part of the story.
Yeah. And you got to learn as you go.
Yeah. I think for me, me personally, from a personal standpoint, I think, obviously I have certain things I work on professionally, but personally, I think one of my biggest takeaways is I have, within the last, I want to say 60 days or so, I really invested more time into my little ones, more than I can honestly say is more than I have been doing in the last probably year. Spending time is spending time, but investing into something that they like, things that they want to do, really taking that time out to make sure that they have some activities, things that they just want to do. They've expressed to me, and I think it's one of my biggest takeaways. Right now, they need to be loved on, right? And that's kind of my thing as far as for just making sure I'm investing more time and money into their activities, things that they want to do instead of doing other shit. So I think to me that's been the biggest thing for me this year so far, and I plan to continue that obviously through the remainder of the year. But as we move along, because they're getting older, so
sure.
Y'all enjoy that journey.
Definitely enjoy mine. All I know is time is moving fast, man.
Yes, it is.
And it ain't waiting for nobody. The time ain't stopping for nobody.
Nah, I mean, it's the only shit you can never get back, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so particular about my shit.
Don't waste my time.
You know?
I got you. Yep.
Well.
Along with that, right? So I'm gonna have a fun little like summertime ending, at the conclusion of the show. But we have had a hell of a, all things considered, we've still had a hell of a sports season. The Super Bowl all the way through NBA. So I have to, cause you on the couch with me now.
Man, Hey, man, I'm cool.
What made him take that shot?
It was a great shot.
Was it?
I would have took the shot.
Running?
That's true. A walk in three is the best.
No, he ran.
That's a walk in. That's called a walk in three. Bro.
Not you know what a walk in. Let's not do this, Travis. Bro. That was not a walk in.
That was a walk in.
There was nobody near him.
That's a walk in three. You're running up the court. You walking into that shot.
He shot it moving forward.
Because that's how he shoots.
That's
the thing. Like I know my
Game 7, Boston, Miami is the game.
No, but I would have took that shot 1,000 times. Because at the end of the day,
rather than tie the game and believe in your
teammates,
teammates.
That's why I would have took the shot.
So you don't believe in them?
No, because at the end of the day, first and foremost, Kyle Lowry's on one leg. Hero tried to come out. We ain't seen him since 8 minutes in the first quarter.
Okay.
Butler's knees hurt. You know what I'm saying? Bam come and goes. So at the end of the day, he knew going 5 more minutes, we probably didn't have the chance. But at the end of the day, you've been playing like the man. You want to be the man? You're going to take the shot that's going to make you the man. Like, I'm not going for the tie.
Okay.
Nobody wants to see extra 5. Like be the man. You either gonna be the man or
as
you're
a
not.
Fan, would you have liked to see that extra 5?
No. I want him to take that shot.
Okay.
Hey, I respect it, dog.
I want him to take that shot.
I actually picked Miami, so
I mean, I want him to take the shot. Like at the end of the day, sometimes we go into basketball, we watch these overtime games like, damn, man, why don't you go for it? Like you took the easy route out. And then if you still lose in overtime, like shit, we just wasted 5 more minutes. Take the shot. Okay. Stop being scared. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Let the kahunas drop. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna make it or you're gonna miss.
Hey, listen, I'm a Knicks fan. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know. You seen the shot hit on you a couple of times.
Yeah.
Right. So
you
understand.
It didn't matter. I mean, we was never like close with like, damn.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's been like almost Cowboy years for me to consider.
Jimmy played out his mind.
That.
We got some work we got to do as far as a team, but we'll be back.
Okay.
The thing about it is,
man,
yeah, I do. But it's gonna be tough.
Like the difference between us and y'all, we're an attraction spot.
Both tax free. Well,
no,
yeah, you're right.
As far as location wise, like for football, this is an attraction spot. As far as basketball, everybody, both sports, that's an attraction city. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't really get no free agents as far as basketball.
Yeah,
You can't never,
I would say
never really think of that. It was always through
it's
trade.
also pretty difficult to. I mean,
Then it's also has to do with the owner.
Well, I think people gravitate towards Mark Cuban. I would just say,
They gravitate towards him, but does he really gravitate towards them? Like he says,
I mean,
he
he's the
does.
owner. It's not going to be a whole lot of
Mark Cuban got the
kicking
money.
it with him. You know what I
Mark
mean?
Cuban got the money.
I agree, but
He
it's
wants certain
also
type-
hard to bring Luke
Man,
to
he
play
wants,
with Luke.
no, he wants certain type of players on. Like, did y'all see y'all roster?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
I
no.
was fully aware.
Y'all had no brothers on the team that was taller than 6'6".
Okay, so
You thought y'all was going to the finals?
I mean,
Stop it.
we in the same spot, so I mean, I get it.
We are in the same spot.
I just
A week and a half later.
It doesn't matter how you still didn't
man.
get to the promise anyway. I would say y'all have the foundation. I give you that. I feel like y'all got a solid team.
We already got two people talking about coming there.
But they got to come.
We got the pieces to trade. That's the thing. We got people to
Okay.
move.
I get it.
And
I respect it.
Hero, you could go now.
Well, people, these are the arguments you have.
Yeah.
You feel like your team was close, but they really weren't.
We weren't. We was the first. Yeah, no, we weren't even as close as we thought we was, man.
I
'Cause
mean,
we ain't playing no more.
I like the future. We'll just see if we can get somebody. Like you said, we do need to land
He's
a
stuttering.
named free agent.
Yeah,
You're not even close.
I'm
You're not
not.
even close to this conversation.
I'm
so
not.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I would also say, since we now know who is going to be in the NBA Finals, your picks, fellas.
I got GS all the way.
man.
Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
So I initially said whoever came out the East was going to win it. Because I thought we was coming out the East. I respect Boston a lot, and I ain't going to be surprised if they win, but just something deep down inside of me saying that
They're going to get it.
this is going to be the Warriors. But, I mean, I'm going to stick with the East. I'm going to go with Boston, but, I mean, I think the Warriors is going to win, but I'm a root for Boston on this one.
Root for Boston. How many games?
If Boston wins, it's going
So
7.
I figured you would say. I will say it'll be the Warriors probably in 6.
Yeah, if the Warriors win it, it could be done in 6.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's the Warriors. I mean, it's
It's gonna
you know,
be, it's gonna
I
be,
say 5 just so they can win it at home.
it could be 5 too, but
yeah.
I mean, I can really see the Warriors. I mean, Boston got some things they got to work on. Congratulations to them, but you know, it was kind of like the Phoenix Suns last year.
Yeah, they better be on the treadmill right now because the motherfuckers about to run
all game
all
long,
fucking game long.
right. But I think they prepared. It's gonna be a good series. I feel like it will be.
Okay.
Before we wrap up, we got some time left. So what else you got for the people, fellas?
I got Lobby Boys.
Lobby Boys.
You checked out Lobby Boys? Come on, man. Don't tell me you ain't checked out Lobby Boys yet.
No, I ain't checked out Lobby Boys yet. man.
What?
That's not on my.
You ain't check out Lobby Boys either?
We're not from New York, man.
Man.
So explain to the people. Like,
I know
what
who's
is-
in the group,
Yeah.
and I definitely want to hear him. But I think hasn't it been pushed back a couple of times?
Yeah, but
And
it's
that's why-
well worth it.
It probably was, but once you push back so many times,
Nah,
I lost track of the date.
oh, so you like him with Kendrick?
No, I wasn't expecting anything. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Like, once you just keep putting out something like it's gonna be, okay, we're gonna push it back. No, we're gonna push it back. Like,
Is this the one with Mano, Jim Jones?
Mano and Jim Jones.
Okay.
Fabulous.
What made it fresh to me was,
It's
you
like,
know,
was it
drill.
3 of them?
Nah,
It's 4.
that's just 2.
It's just Jim Jones and Mano, right?
Yeah, they got a bunch of features on there, but it's
Oh.
really just Jim and Mano.
I thought Fabo was part of it.
Nah, So, what made the shit dope? Because drill is the temperature
Right,
of music right
right.
now, but they flipped a bunch of old school shit and made it drill.
So like sample.
Yeah,
Yeah.
old school shit that you rock with. I think they even flipped the Jay-Z joint
Oh, really?
and made.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
The shit is low key hard.
And he just favors New York. So.
Nah.
Did you see the verses?
So what I do? What verses?
Exactly.
Locks Dipset.
Exactly. It's so disrespectful.
Now I heard about it. I had a couple people send me the joint.
It was cool.
To be honest with
I
you,
wish Pimp was alive.
Yeah, man.
that's
He
really
retired
why I
that
didn't
motherfucker
dial
out.
into it. You know what I'm saying?
But that would have been a whole different type of energy.
Because I don't think
Very.
you could have got the
The full
full
yeah.
vibe.
You gotta show your respect.
With
Bun did
no,
well.
no, I
Yeah,
get
Bun
it.
did
Bun did a hell
great,
of a
but that's
job.
why I checked it out.
I get it, but I don't think when when you don't have that significant piece there,
Yeah.
I don't think it works. That's why I have, I'm glad Havoc hasn't done one yet.
Because it won't be the same without
he
Prodigy.
can't.
It won't be the same.
He can't.
Is Mobb Deep?
I think what he's saying is he wouldn't be able to
He
pull it
wouldn't be
off
able to.
like
He wouldn't
Bun
be able to pull
pulled
off
it off
like
with
Bun.
Pepsi.
Like Havoc was.
Havoc could. When you think about the features Mobb Deep
probably,
have,
but
he could pull it off.
But he would have to have those people there, though.
Right. He would
He'd have to have a full
Right.
concert.
Bun
in that
Bun
motherfucker.
really didn't have no features.
He didn't have none?
So like maybe 2 or 3.
Mostly
Yeah.
was like Houston artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
You know, and then for the big records, you might have had a
I
few.
think 8 Ball MJG had more features than him.
Got it.
Could be, yeah.
But it was a good show?
You know, it was crazy.
It was
Yeah.
Legends, man. Legends of the South, yeah.
I didn't realize how much I was riding to 8 Ball and MJG
Hey,
as
man,
a kid, bro. Like I really,
tough.
I was listening to this shit. I'm like, damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It was like back to back. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit. And what was crazy is like, you know, it was good to see both of them brothers still. They haven't lost it. I don't feel like they lost a step. You know what I mean? They got older, but you know, I was. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean,
8 Ball's never moving around too much.
at all, but he never kind of had.
Right. That's why he's definitely.
But
That's the big dude,
That's
right?
the big
Hence
dude, yeah.
8 Ball.
yeah,
Okay.
he got.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's a great group.
it's not
man.
like 8 Ball. But I feel you.
No, that's a. Those are 2 legends, man.
Nah, they are.
I did hear that they somebody checked somebody on the show though.
So he said something
Check
about
Gilly.
Gilly. Yeah,
Was it Gilly or Wallow?
no, it was
It
Gilly.
was Gilly.
Okay.
He said Gilly lied about, and correct me if I'm wrong. I guess it was a situation in Houston,
Mm-hmm.
where, you know, he expressed it, so it's not like I'm telling a secret. But
Right.
he said that he caught his first gun charge. It was in Houston, so he was like, I didn't run. Whatever the story was about was specifically him running from a situation. He's like, I caught my first gun charge from that situation in Houston. So how the hell did I run?
Right.
So he called Gilly and was like, hey man, you need to, you know, fact check, you know,
Yeah.
get your story right before you publish that or say something. So, yeah, that was interesting. It was a very interesting moment. But to your point, Trez, it was a good show. I think it was a really good show. I actually was impressed with it.
Yeah, I thought Bun held it down, man.
Bun definitely held it down.
I'm glad you guys had a good night on that.
Yeah,
That was the same night as a game, so I was more on the game than that.
Yeah.
I get you. I understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am, you know, we're gonna go through a couple things here, but I just I am happy. Overall, I am still happy with the state of hip hop. I mean, just being a fan, you know, and some of the like J. Cole is out here, like every feature he is killing.
Bodying.
I'm talking about it's no return
Yeah.
for the, you know what I mean?
J. Cole's in my top 3 now. He wasn't even in my top 5 when we did our last top 5.
Really?
Yeah, he's in my top.
That's a hell of a leap.
I mean, not really. You don't know where he was in my overall, but it's a good leap. I mean,
top 5 is hard.
because he's active. So some of the people that was
Very
on my list,
Yeah.
I took out because they ain't been as active. You know what I'm saying? This is all about body of
Was
work.
Kendrick
and
one of them?
Kendrick wasn't.
All right, okay.
No.
I was just checking.
But Kendrick's nice. I'm not taking nothing away from him.
No, never
No,
that.
nice.
Super nice, but I won't put him up there with J. Cole. J. Cole just right now, he just feel like
Just a different
he got that glow,
vibe,
like,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He got that glow right now, man. Like, ain't nobody touching him. Any beat he get on, like,
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, I would say probably in the past 5-6 years, the only one I could say that he stumbled on, and not even stumbled, she just bodied the joint, was Rhapsody.
Oh yeah.
she's
She's
a
nice.
monster though.
Yeah,
She's
she's
nice.
the only one. I don't think nobody asked her to do a feature since.
But
She's a monster.
Yeah,
I'm interested to see, like, I don't think she gets to just do she deserves.
That's you gotta be in the hip hop to know about Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Like real hip hop.
and she not giving you all
She
that
is.
allure,
Right.
that
She don't want to.
bullshit.
No.
And she don't have
Yeah.
to. She's
Nah,
nice
she
enough
don't.
to get to get her point across.
Yeah,
But I am happy overall from a hip hop state, and you know, like I see, you know, the good thing I'm starting to see, and it's always kind of been like this, but as like quote unquote the world is kind of opening up, you're starting to see some of these older artists
Yep.
tour
I just
again.
I got one request.
What's the request?
One request. If this shit comes to life, I'll be so happy. I just need Outcast to come together for one more album,
I would agree.
or make a tour, or just make a tour of all your old shit. Cause I ain't never seen y'all.
you
And-
you
and-
better
Dre
off
wanna
getting an
perform.
album. Let's just hope the album don't turn out like Black Star album.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
Because that Black Star shit, when that first dropped, that was a classic.
yeah.
But the one they just put out,
Well,
Not
you
so
know, Big
much.
Boy's still spitting.
Yeah.
He stayed considered. It's 3,000, but you know.
But they said
his
3,000 don't even like performing, bro.
because he's so bored with it. He kind of like Kendrick, bro. That's matter of fact. That's why I can look at Kendrick like the new 3,000. You know what I'm saying? He bored with rap.
There you
Man.
go.
That's why everybody took him 5 years. Like he's so ahead of the rap game. Like it's not even a challenge to him.
Could be. I
Listen to his new album is so different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
a lot of people wasn't willing to accept it, but it means hip hop.
Yeah, that album is gonna take time to grow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
know?
that's one of the things that you got to listen to.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, I like this beat or this,
Yeah.
like that's real hip hop.
I you know, like I said, I'm happy to see these older artists too, and I'm with you, man. I want to see Outcast, but like I said, Dre not trying to perform. So
You'll never know, man.
Hey, I hope it do. I hope it
We
comes.
might do a whole Dungeon Family tour.
Nah, that would be dope.
Future, all of them included, boy,
Mhm.
and I'm there.
Yeah.
That'll be.
People forget Future.
Your people about to be here. You gonna see them when they out?
Yeah,
About Woo.
Yeah.
yeah, Wu and Nas.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
going to
weird.
Austin
my
for
favorite.
that.
Weird
Okay.
combination, but whew,
It works though.
Nah, it does work.
When you
well,
think about
it's gonna work.
when you
Nothing
think
but
about
hits.
well, not just that. When you think about
real hip hop heads.
the amount of songs that they've kind of crossed and did.
Even on you remember the Purple tapes?
Yeah,
The when Nas was on him and Raekwon went back. Yeah, that was.
I mean, it's gonna work.
yeah.
It's
So
gonna be a different type of crowd
it's gonna be good. The interesting part is
in Austin.
shit. You got yeah. I'm going to Austin to see it.
I already know what type of party that's gonna be.
Yeah. So the interesting part is
6th Street.
wondering
Them college kids.
who is gonna close.
It probably
Yeah.
depends on the city.
Yeah, who's gonna close?
Depends on the city.
I would
Shit.
say it would be. I'm gonna be honest with you. So last time I went to Austin was for a concert. And it
Out
was
here?
actually not.
I might be Wu-Tang.
Could be. I would say in Austin it would be Nas because when I went and it was Lauryn Hill and Nas, even though Lauryn Hill hadn't come out with nothing in a while, Nas.
Now, that Wu different, man.
Yeah.
I love Nas
energy?
to death. You know he my favorite outside of Redman. He's my second one, but that Wu, man, that W is different.
The reason I'm saying in Austin because that's a college town,
Mm.
and then they're gonna love Nas, but college kids love Wu-Tang like they just came up with.
Not just that. That's the music shit.
Yeah.
Austin is the music.
It's a
shit.
music. It's a
yeah.
music town. Like
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
that Wu-Tang they gonna
That-
close it with the energy because they're gonna party the
That
rest of the
W is
night.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You ever
The
been to a
energy.
Wu concert?
They might drop Nas in the middle.
If
So
they
I would-
have everybody, that's gonna be dope.
They're gonna have most people there.
I could see them having everybody.
They're gonna have most people there
Not
on
everybody.
most nights. Everybody trying to get
That's
that bag.
it. There, everybody will be there.
Trying to get
Yeah.
the bag,
Trying to
man.
get that money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no doubt.
Chasing the bag right now. Prices is up.
Yeah.
What else y'all got for the people, fellas?
Shit, you got this list up here.
I do. But you know,
I don't understand it, but
you know, I had to make sure it was been a while, been quite some time since we did the, you know, True to the Game, which is the segment that I have. It's a quick little,
I ain't know what that was. I ain't
yeah.
know. Did I miss something? Okay.
yeah.
So if you don't mind, Spider, could you put 2 minutes on the clock for me, sir?
And you gonna try to count it down like that?
Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna wait on the shot clock real quick.
Shit, motherfucker, I don't know if 2 minutes could work. I got questions.
And say the questions for after, man.
Shit.
All right. You can go ahead and you good? Okay. All right, cool. So, true to the game. Y'all know how it go. 2 minutes or less. We're going to knock this list out. So, first, Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole, since we was just talking about hip-hop.
Cole.
Yeah,
Cole. All right, unanimous. Summertime vibes. If you had the choice, yacht or private jet?
I'm gonna say yacht.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the yacht as well. Okay, we on the same way. Unanimous. I got you. So these are trips. Would you rather go to Colombia or DR, Dominican
DR.
Republic?
Yeah.
I'm going to Colombia.
Okay. Getting that cocaine.
Nah, you don't put that. No, we're not doing
Well, you said trips.
that.
Frank
Colombia
White
is
was
where
there
I'm
too?
going. It's not where I'm going though.
Okay.
Miami or Vegas?
Let's stop it.
Nah, I'm saying Vegas.
305.
What'd you say? 305. Okay, Miami. Come on,
I-
man. We
I
got
don't
2
know.
minutes.
I don't know. I'll say Miami.
Miami. Okay. Summertime in Miami. I got you. Dallas or Houston?
Houston.
Houston.
Houston. That's because you live in Dallas. I'm gonna.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna say.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't matter. Not even close.
Okay, next. You know where I'm
California and New York. I'm taking Cali.
You know where I'm at with it.
Yeah. You got the colors on, obviously.
I'm probably even gonna have to go with New York on that one. I ain't even never been to New York before.
Okay. I respect it. Overseas. France or UK? London.
I'll go London.
I'm taking France.
I'll probably go France this time.
Okay. There you go. Egypt or Greece? We got 10 seconds.
Egypt.
South Africa or Nigeria?
South.
South Africa. Hot and humid or dry heat?
Hot and humid.
Dry.
Beer or wine?
Wine.
Cognac.
Come on, man. Beer or wine?
I said wine because I'm going to pour cognac in my wine.
I'm taking beer. It's beer for me. It went a little over, but I just wanted to, it's summertime, but I just wanted to get back on some
What made you pick this shit?
How y'all gonna say hot and
trips,
dry?
man. Summertime. You get,
Hot and dry?
Dry heat?
You need to move your ass to the desert, man.
I've been in humidity forever. You from Florida.
And I ain't never gonna complain about it. You talking about you want to be on?
Where you been in humidity at forever?
All right, because the show ain't here. You talking
y'all
about?
got one lake.
You talking about you want to be on the yacht? You gonna be on the yacht?
I can deal with the yacht because
the humidity?
if you on the yacht, you gonna come on, man. You might be outside, but you got some
Nah,
air
man.
conditioned areas, man. Come on now, stop this shit. Y'all know better. Than
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying too.
Tropical weather's humid.
It is,
You don't know.
which is why
Right.
I chose
Don't
Vegas.
Stop. You don't know.
I do know
Why would you choose Vegas over Miami?
because again, it's very hot and fucking humid, and it's hot and humid, dog.
So you'd just rather go
I would rather
gamble
be in
your money
Vegas.
away?
but you
I
got the
don't
water to
always
get in.
gamble when I go there. I can enjoy myself without
You can
gambling.
enjoy yourself in Miami too, though.
I have no doubt, my brother,
what I'm saying?
and I'm sure I have some things to look at as well. I'm not mad at it. I'm
Look
just
at
saying.
Vegas too.
Exactly.
Both cities never sleep,
Right.
so you're winning on both. You're winning on both parts.
They
of
don't
Miami.
sleep. That's very, very true. But I'm choosing Vegas for now. Now, if I go to Miami, I might change my mind.
It's just
Never
limited,
been.
It's just limited to doing Vegas to me. Outside of that strip, I mean,
It's very limited.
There's a
You're
couple
right
places to
about
go outside of the strip, but still, man, Vegas would be like that's a 72-hour trip max.
Yeah.
Just push it.
Yeah.
Shit, expensive as Miami is, from what I heard the past
yeah.
week. That motherfucker 24 hours for me. I don't need it. I heard
day,
motherfuckers
one
got
day.
gratuity on chewing gum.
What? Yeah. It's like that? It's getting like that in the 305?
Man, you listen to this
Hey, man. Shorty, we all know a group of people who just went.
Hey,
Some of them motherfuckers came back saying it's 20% on everything.
Mm.
Water, 20%.
Damn.
Ice, 20%.
Y'all know where to go. That's all I'm telling you.
Hey, apparently they didn't know where to go, but they got 20% on everything.
That
Oh,
they
yeah.
did.
So
So Vegas it is. No, I'm just kidding.
Vegas ain't no cheaper.
it's not.
Nah, Vegas ain't cheap. It ain't not like
It's not.
Nightlife in Vegas.
You ain't finna
cheap.
see no deals though, traveling.
Nah.
But it's cool, just to think about like that, that option. But it's gonna be traveling and expenses is gonna be crazy for everywhere you go. All in places on the list. So, but yeah, hey, always a pleasure to do another episode, fellas. Anything else? We're gonna get cut out of here if y'all ain't got nothing else for the people.
No, I think we do got something for the people.
What you got?
I mean, we all growing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So with our lives expanding and shit, it's gonna be a moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's address that.
Yep.
We go take a little hiatus and then get back to them. Everybody got something they need to focus on.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
let's not just leave them like, they go see
Bounce
us next
out.
week and
Right.
they not. Some motherfuckers, you will not see me next week.
Nah.
Yeah.
But with this hiatus, we'll come back and form like Voltron at some point. But
Probably back when the heat cooled down.
yeah, it's been a nice little run, man. Y'all go back and watch them past episodes. Do what y'all got to do.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Spread the word or whatever.
Yeah. And we'll have
Yeah.
those recycled.
Yeah, I'll see you when I see you.
Say what you want to miss. Talk
Yeah.
about it. Spread the gospel.
Agreed. I couldn't have said it any better. I definitely continue to appreciate everyone's support. So while
Coming
we take
back
this
heavy.
break, while we take this break, we check out the content that we left y'all for the past year and a half. So with that being said, as always, a pleasure again. Thank you guys. We definitely appreciate you all support. Continue watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. Follow us on all our platforms. And as always, to the left of me, I have
Trez.
And to the right,
P.
it's DJ D Spins. Till we see y'all again, we out.
Bless.
You.
Life. For every little black child, this is life. For every single parent, this is life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.